Quick disclaimer, I'm sorry guys, I realized I recorded this video, but I realized that the mic was not even plugged in. So, sorry for the quality, but here we go. What's going on, guys? Welcome to the Fred D. Borges Show, and you are rocking with your host, Fred D. Borges. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. We are currently at 154 subscribers. We are trying to get to the 200 mark by the end of this month, and I know we can do it. So, we have more content on the way, so make sure you subscribe, like this video. We have more content, rom-com series, more album reviews, sneaker reviews, all that good stuff. So like I said, make sure you subscribe to the channel. And today we have an album review. We're gonna be reviewing Sabrina Carpenter's 6th studio album, Short and Sweet. Now, going into this album, I didn't really know what to expect because I've never even heard of Sabrina Carpenter, nor have I even listened to any of her music. So that was something to look forward to. It was something fresh, something new that I've never listened to, and I had to do a little background research. You know, she was born in Quakertown, Pennsylvania. She gained recognition starring in the Disney Channel series Girl Meets World from 2014 to 2017, and she signed with the Disney-owned Hollywood Records in 2013 to release her debut single "Can't Blame a Girl for Trying," which I've never heard. Also, I did a little digging as well, and I heard that she was signed to Disney on a four album, you know, release or whatever. So her 5th and 6th album is definitely off of Disney. And yeah, and we're just gonna get right into the review. So going into this, like I said, I had no idea what I was in for. Right off the rip, going through like the first few songs, I noticed she sounds very Ariana Grande, Taylor Swift-esque when it comes to the music, when it comes to the vocals, when it comes to the beats, the lyrics. She sounds very Ariana Grande, Taylor Swift-esque. So I say if Taylor Swift and Ariana Grande had a baby, then you'll have Sabrina Carpenter. And that's not taken away from what she has going on, what she's doing, her creativity, her talent, because at the end of the day, I actually enjoyed this album, Short and Sweet. It's 36 minutes long. It's 12 tracks that keeps you well entertained. There's a lot of humor. There's a lot of, you could tell she was having a lot of fun with this album. And like I said, I didn't mind this album one bit. Of course, you have them little sprinkles of Ariana Grande and Taylor Swift. I saw that Taylor Swift main producer, Jack Antonoff, actually produced a lot of these tracks. So I think maybe that's definitely the reason. There were 2 main singles off of this album, which was Taste and Espresso. Espresso came out, I think, a few months ago. It's a very catchy song. I didn't mind it one bit. I think it's a great song. And then track 1, Taste. Now, she definitely came out with a video for this song with Jenna Ortega, and shout out to Jenna Ortega. She's really doing her thing, from movies to Netflix series to TV shows. She's definitely doing her thing. She's definitely on a roll. So hey, shout out to Jenna Ortega for that. And yeah, the video I actually saw like a few days ago, and it's very gruesome, I guess you can say. It's very funny, I guess you can say as well. It's very humorous, and you could tell, don't take this album serious, especially that video as well. I didn't take any of this stuff serious, just because the simple fact, because you could tell she's fun. You could tell she definitely had fun on this album, and it shows with the lyrics as well. You're going to get a lot of sexual, raunchy, hot girl, summer-esque lyrics, and they don't bother me one bit, because I could tell she was definitely having fun. You could tell by the humor in her voice with these songs. You know, you're going to have lyrics like, just to give you a little taste, no pun intended, but on Taste, you're gonna have lyrics like, I heard you're back together, and if that's true, you'll just have to taste me when he's kissing you. And, you know, obviously it doesn't work that way, but it just gives you a little taste, no pun intended, about the lyrics that are going to be going on within this 12-track album. And it really just did not disappoint. You know, you go to track 2, Please Please Please, One of the lyrics are, please, please, please don't prove I'm right. Please, please, please don't bring me to tears when I just did my makeup so nice. Heartbreak is one thing, my ego's another. I beg you don't embarrass me, motherfucker. And that's how she says it. She puts a little country twang on it, which I think it's very funny. It's very catchy, and you're just like, you wanna know what? This is cool. This is fun. I'm not taking any of this serious. You go to track number 3, Good Graces, which is this is where I get the Ariana Grande vibe from her. If you've ever dug into Ariana Grande's discography, especially if you listen to like her first debut album, Yours Truly, this definitely gives me, this song, track 3, Good Graces, definitely give me that Ariana Grande vibe. And it sounds really good, you know? It sounds really good. Like I said, this is definitely an album as if Ariana Grande and Taylor Swift had a baby, you're gonna get Sabrina Carpenter. That's just plain and simple. You go down to track number 4, Sharpest Tool, that was actually produced by Taylor Swift's main producer, Jack Antonoff. And to me, it's a very surface level song, basically stating that, you know, this guy isn't the smartest, better yet, you know, the sharpest tool in the shed. I mean, you can even, the title itself, you know, is a dead giveaway. But then goes and she kind of calls herself an idiot by not understanding, you know, the relationship her and this guy are having. So, long story short, within this 12-track album, I would say she's really batting a 0 out of 12 when it comes to the guys, you know, that she talks about within the content of the substance of these songs. She's really, they just don't work, you know, like the guy and her, it's always something, they just don't work. So she's definitely batting a 0 out of 12. And like I said, I don't take this album serious at all. She's just having fun, and I can appreciate that. You go down to track number 5, Coincidence, and the vocals, they sound like another, what could be a Taylor Swift song, you know, and the content of the song I thought was pretty cool. Pretty good. It's a bunch of coincidental acts, you know, going on with this guy she's involved with, and, you know, him not being sure whether he wants her ex, whether he wants, you know, his ex, or he wants Sabrina. So it's just a bunch of coincidental acts that are going on that makes Sabrina think like, well, you know, why are you doing that? Why are you doing this? Is it because of her? Such and such, so on and so forth. So, like I said, the writing on this is very, in my opinion, it's very surface level, but I understood what she was trying to do. This ain't nothing to get deep about. Then you go to track number 6, which is Bedchem, which I enjoyed this track a lot. It kind of has this pop, disco, funk type of blend to it. You know, according to the lyrics, it sounds like she's just having fun. There's a lot of good humor, hoping that this guy she's talking to is, you know, oversized. So she's manifesting, you know, hoping that he's oversized. Another lyric where she says, come right on me, I mean camaraderie. You know, it's just like funny things like that. But the way she says it, she puts her own little twist, her own little flavor on it. And it just makes for a fun album to listen to. Like, you're just like, wait, what? And then followed up deeper in the song with another lyric saying, I bet the thermostat set at 6'9". So it's just little lyrics like that where you're just like, like you just kind of just chuckle, you know? You go down to Dumb and Poetic. There's a track on here called Dumb and Poetic. And this sounds exactly like a Taylor Swift Sad, Beautiful, Tragic. If you know Taylor Swift discography and you've listened to this song, which is on the Red album, Sad, Beautiful, Tragic, which is, in my opinion, it's a really good song, but Dumb and Poetic sounds exactly alike. It's like she literally ripped off what Taylor did on there and did the same exact thing on Dumb and Poetic. If you don't believe me, go back, listen to Red, Sad, Beautiful, Tragic on that album Red, and then go back and listen to Dumb and Poetic on Short and Sweet, and you will understand exactly what I mean. Listen to the first 30 seconds. If you want, you can listen to the first minute, and it's the exact same thing. I'm telling you, the melodies, the vocals, just everything about it. So I actually had to do a little research to see who produced it, because I'm thinking maybe Jack Antonoff produced it, but he actually didn't, which is kind of weird because it just sounds so alike. So I figured he produced it since that's Taylor Swift's main producer, and he produced a lot of what's on Short and Sweet. So we go down to Juno, which is honestly my favorite song on this track list. It's very raunchy, sexual-esque musically, which kind of feels like a very summerful track. And honestly, I want to say this album came out August 23rd. So I feel as if this album should have came out around springtime, or maybe even a little before like summer, a day before summer, because I feel like this album itself is this is like a pop hot girl summer-esque type of album to me, with all the lines, the lyrics, the vocals, the writing on this. I just feel like it's just a very fun album, and I can't get enough of it. It's a very fun album, and it's a very summerful track. Like I like to say, this track especially, it's a very summerful track. Although the lyrics once again can be very over the top. Lyrics like "Whole package, babe. I like the way you fit. God bless your dad's genetics." It's just like lines like that, and then you go deeper in, and one of the other lyrics is "Want to try out my fuzzy pink handcuffs." So it's just like, but it's humor. The way she twists it, the way she says it vocally, it's just very fun. And trying other freaky positions in this song as well, with lyrics such as, the bridge especially for this song can be very over the top. But like I said, it's fun, so I don't even take this album seriously. The bridge, adore me, hold me, and explore me. I'm so fucking horny. Like, you just have to hear it for yourself, because I don't have them vocals. I can't say it like she's saying it, but she puts her own twist to it. I appreciate it. So shout out to Sabrina Carpenter. What can I say? She's talented. And then you go down to Slim Pickings, which I thought was a very country-esque like song, something like Taylor Swift could have probably done on her debut album, Taylor Swift. And this song right here, yeah, I actually enjoyed this song too, even though it had like that, I don't listen to country, but it had that little country twang type flavor on it, and I thought she did very well on it. Basically, the content, the subject matter of this song, basically saying, if I can't have the guy I want, then I guess I'm gonna be picking you. So long story short, it's kind of, to me, what I got from it is beggars can't be choosers. You know what I mean? Like, beggars can't be choosers. If I can't have you, then I guess I will just be with you. It is what it is. Yeah, and then you go down to Espresso, which was the lead single, the hit single, which is a very catchy song. From what I got from it, basically can't get enough of her. But yeah, it's very catchy. I didn't mind it one bit. It's very catchy. And then you go down to track 11, track 12, which track 11, Lie to Girls, I thought was very well written. Same thing with Don't Smile. I thought Don't Smile was very good. I kind of wish just that this would have ended on Juno. But I mean, I understand where the placement, the sequence of, the songs, how they're sequenced. So I completely understand. And I would say, yeah, I think Sabrina Carpenter definitely delivered on her 6th studio album. I think that, she's definitely, it's her 6th album, so she's been at this for quite some time. So I can't even say she definitely, I don't even know the words what I'm looking for, but she's definitely, she's talented. That's all I can really say. She's definitely talented. Like I said, the comparisons to Taylor Swift and Ariana Grande, it's nothing against her. She's definitely doing her thing. She's definitely just doing her thing. And I enjoy this, so I will definitely be on the lookout for more of her music. If she's dropping another album, I'm definitely going to either, review it or listen to it, or definitely do both. And I am going to give this album a 7 out of 10. It deserves a 7 out of 10, in my opinion. It kept me, I could play it straight through. 12 songs, 36 minutes. I think if this was a little longer, I think I would have been like, all right, I'm kind of done with it. 15 songs, maybe like 50 minutes. I kind of would have just been like, it is what it is. But short, this album correlates with the time. 12 songs, 36 minutes. It's short and sweet. And yeah, this album definitely, it did what it do. It do what it does. It did what it did. And honestly, like I said, a 7 out of 10. So that's the end of this review. Sabrina Carpenter, if you're watching, just keep on doing you. I love the humor. I love the vocals. I love the lyrics. Just keep on doing you. And with that being said, I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.